Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 8 and I took some days off after the whole thing with the dog. Today we're going to do something different. Today I am going to do one of the novel beginnings workshops. It is, I believe it's a writing sprint. Now, let me just catch you up on some of the things that have happened. Even though I took some days off from filming, I didn't stop writing. I am currently now at 4,952 words with only 48 words to go. So I'm basically done because I'm going to use those 48 words to kind of tweak. So during this writing sprint, I am going to edit. I've come up with a couple of ideas, wrote them down on my phone here that I am going to, let me get this set up first so I know what I am doing. So I'm waiting for the Zoom to start. It's supposed to start now at 10 o'clock. We're waiting for the host. I have my document open. I have about my first 5,000 words covers 5 chapters. Chapter 1 has 3 scenes. Chapter 2 has 2 scenes. Chapter 3 has 2 scenes. And chapter 4 only has 1 scene. And chapter 5 only has 1 scene. More than likely, based upon my notes, I am going to add this information in during this writing sprint. I'm going to add this information in, and then I know I'm going to go over 5,000 words because it is more than, what is it, 48 words? Let me go back here. Yeah, 48 words to edit and start paring down what is known as kill your darlings. And it's best to just overwrite than underwrite. And then you try to put in filler, trying to figure stuff out. So if you overwrite, you have a better chance of having a fuller story. And then you can just kind of like pare down, like, okay, this is a filler word. Don't need this. Don't need that. I can make this. What is going on? Come on, people, chop, chop. It's already 2 minutes and I am ready to go. I'm waiting. I thought it was raining, but it's not. What is going on? Like, what is going on? Waiting for the host to start this webinar. Should I log out and log back in? Let's do that. Leave webinar. Let me go back to my calendar. Let me go back to the Zoom. Let me click the link. Waiting, agree. Okay. You're about to join the meeting. Okay. Glad I logged out. Oh, they had already started. What did I click then? We're on a 22-minute timer. We're on a 22-minute timer. Oh, I'm glad I logged out and logged back in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because that was kind of weird. Because I'm filling in this stuff, but we got a couple of things going on. I don't want to confuse the reader. Is that the right? Is that the right? Let me look up something on Google. That's we're at 15 minutes on the pro writing clock calendar. Okay, perfect. Had to look up a name, what the meaning was. Okay, for what I've put in, so I know I'm gonna have to pare down at least 27 words. I know it's not going to be scene 1 where I'm going to pare down these words. I think I'm going to pare them down from maybe scene 4 is where I'm going to pare them down, because that scene, it's important, but it's not. The scene 4 and chapter 4 is not as important as chapter 1, scene 1, because I need to grip the reader in and get folks to want to get to chapter 4, if you know what I mean. How do we know? No. Nope. All right. We wouldn't know that to be the case. We're going to put that in scene 1A. We got to be judicious about our words here. If I was just writing my own novel, I would leave that word in, but can't do that. No, that's too many words. Okay, make up your mind. How could you see that all the way from there? No, not important. I said I wasn't going to do this in chapter 1, scene 1, but I'm doing it. Taking out words, but it's fine because these words are useless. It's just action, just stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. Where are we? We're down now to 4,993. So that's good. She had hair and makeup. All right. She wasn't performing. Yeah, we'll change show to event. Okay. And we'll just put it here because I think that will match better there. Okay. Yes. This is much better. This is much better. How that flows. Okay, we're at 2 minutes and 52 seconds on their timer. These, I have to figure out how to fix these quotes because sometimes they're straight quotes and sometimes they're curly quotes. Depending, if I do a find all, then they're straight quotes. But when I type it in, it's a curly quote. She doesn't know that for sure. Oh, she does. We are down to 7 seconds, y'all.
Hey everyone, welcome back. That concludes our first 25-minute sprint. We now have a
25
5-minute
minutes
break.
because
In
I
the
was
chat,
5
let us
minutes
know
late.
what
It
your
was me.
updates are. So let us know what progress you've made, whether it feels like a small win or a big win. We'd love to hear your updates. If you were writing, what's your updated word count? Or if you were working on a specific chapter or scene, where did you get to in that? If you were editing, how far along did you get? If you were researching, did you find anything valuable that you plan on using? Let us know your updates in the chat. Once you've done that, feel free to use this time to step away from the computer, take a break, grab a drink of water, go to the bathroom, or you can hang out with us in the chat and we will ask some icebreaker questions to learn more about.
So what I'm going to do is cut this video
So let us know in the chat
because
what your updates and
let me
wins and
mute
progress
her for a quick.
are from that first 25 minutes.
All right, I can't mute it. I can only just bring it down. But what I want to say is I think I have kind of worked this story out in my head. I am at currently 4,979 words. I kind of finished editing chapter 1, scene 1. And what I'm going to do now is kind of finish this up with the ProWritingAid writing sprint. I don't want this to be a long video. I'm already at 31 minutes. I'm going to edit it down to a respectable amount for you all to view. But yeah, I think we are well on our way. The contest ends March 31st, but I have plans to submit my entry on March 23rd. And so with that, I don't have any story time today. Got over the dog situation. That was, what was that, day 7 video. And now, yeah, moving forward. If you're on Booksprout and you do advanced reader reviews, I have a couple of books on there. You can find me under Michelle Carey if you want to read one of my books for free and give a review through Booksprout. There's that. Also, I have a few books on Amazon. You can look me up, Michelle Carey. My first trilogy series, which was Church Chick, Blair X, Twisted, and then Jinx. And I also have my nonfiction books on Get to Writing, which is learning how to write and also learning something about screenwriting because my MFA is actually in creative writing with a specialty in screenwriting. and also my book, Something Borrowed, which is like a spinoff from my Jinx series. This year, I will be writing the third book to that, which is Nico James. In addition to that, um, my YA college novel called What Happened at Maryland State University. It's kind of supernatural. So if you also want to find me on Goodreads or BookBub, I'm on there as Michelle Carey. Please look me up, follow, and yeah. So here we are. And today is day 8, and we are moving right along. And I want to thank everybody for watching the video and just being here to support. And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.